Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So I think you're anywhere in Ireland. I'm not sure what the rest of the world is doing temperature wise at the moment, but last week for around maybe 2 weeks, we had the most glorious weather. And then yesterday was a bit of a shock to the system. So cold and heat receptors, I'm really noticing my feet are cold. I'm wearing my sandals and my shorts. I'm kind of being a bit dogged about it, but oh my God, it's really cold out there. But yes, sandals and shorts are on, and that's it. I'm done now until October. You'll see me in shorts no matter where I go. So yes, so today I remember Jackie saying that she really loves when we lean into deeper stretches. So we're going to lean into deeper stretches. And then I was talking to Barbara and I forgot, but yeah, we were talking about really working into forearm strength and shoulder strength. So we're going to do a bit of that as well. And yeah, just notice right now as you sit here or as you lie here, what tells you about the temperature of the world around you. So there's a difference between your temperature and then your sense of temperature around you. So, for example, as I move my arm in space, I get a really clear sense of the temperature of the air, and I can feel the contact of the air on my skin. But then I can also feel that my feet are cold because I was in the river this morning. But my experience of cold feet isn't all that bad. They don't feel that bad to me. My hands are a bit cold, but that doesn't feel all that bad. So there's a difference between temperature of air, external, and then temperature of inside, which is internal. That's my sense. That's my experience of my body. I don't know the science behind it. I just know that I can be walking around in a t-shirt like this and know, oh yes, the air is cold, but I am warm. So let's just see. Let's see as we move today, what it's like to feel the temperature of outside and inside our bodies, cold and heat. And it seems that we can feel a gradient, that you can feel warm in some places and also notice that things are getting hotter. And that's another sense of our body, that we can feel the differences in temperature. We can sense that something is warm in one place but cold in another. Yes, great. Come. So lie on your tummy, landing in. Elbows are bent and out to the sides, head is down, pelvis is on the floor. And just pause. Breath in your belly. For me, as I lie here, I can feel that the yoga mat is cold underneath my belly, underneath my thighs. As you inhale, feel the lifting through your lower back, and just see, I feel like I'm tractioning a little bit into my spine. So I move my elbows a little bit further and further away. And then I imagine that I'm lengthening the back of my neck more and more. And I feel this really interesting space happening in my lower back as a result. Whereas the further back my hands are, the more compressed my spine is. And just notice your ribs on the floor, your thighs, your pelvis. And checking in with that proprioception, does one hip feel closer or further away from the floor? Or does one feel bigger or smaller? Does one feel more so there's your bum being bigger or smaller, or there's the front of your hips in contact with the floor bigger or smaller? There's the length of your legs or the size of your legs. How do they feel? How do you sense that? There's the size of your ribs and the size of your arms. How do you feel that? Nice. Reach your arms out long, so they're straight out long. Your nose is just hovering off the floor. And then squeeze your bum and push your toes into the floor, and then lift your hands just 1 centimeter off the floor and then drop them down. And then lift your hands and drop them down. Just a little lift, tiny lift. It's like engage and then drop. Engage and drop. Engage and drop. Nice. Bend your elbows and then lift your right thigh. Lift your left thigh. Lift your right thigh. Lift your left thigh. Nice. So I know Sinead, this is not my Sinead, but the other Sinead. It's funny, I have all this information in my head sometimes of the things that you guys have given me feedback about. Sinead, I know you hate rolling. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Okay, so you're bending your elbows and you push your right hand into the floor and you bring your left hand over towards the right hand and you roll over onto your back and you keep your hands dangling over towards the left. And then push back until you land back. So you're lying on your left arm and your right hand is back on the floor. And then roll over onto your back. Hands are still dangling over towards the left. And then, like, to get myself back, I push my right heel down and I roll my right shoulder over and I come back onto my belly. Nice, and then do it again. Roll over onto your back. And then coming back. Nice, other side. So bend your left elbow, bring your right hand over towards the left hand. Roll over onto your back. Both arms are dangling towards the right. And then roll back. Land back. You're lying on your right arm. Your left hand is on the floor. Roll onto your back. And then roll onto your belly. And your right arm is just there. You're just rolling onto it, rolling off it. Roll onto your back. And then roll onto your belly. Nice. So, stretch your left arm long. Bring your right foot towards, so left arm is long. We're going to bend both knees and then drop both feet over towards the left. Come back to center. Right arm is long. Drop both feet over towards the right. Center. Both feet to the left. And so I'm going to try and keep my head a little bit higher so that my head isn't on the floor. It's more upright. And as a result, there's a little bit more engagement into my spine. I have this feeling of, oh, yeah, this is interesting. So see, for you, what's right? Hold feet. Lengthen one arm. Bring your feet that way. Lengthen the other arm. Bring your feet that way. Nice. Cool. So, both elbows to the floor. Lift your belly off the floor. Drop your belly down. Lift your head. Lift your feet. Squeeze your bum as you do so. Tuck your toes under. Drop your head. Lift your pelvis. Drop your pelvis. Lift your head and your feet. Lift your pelvis. Lift your head and your feet. And what is the end of your range here? What is the wellness of ability here? How high can you go as you lift your pelvis? How high can you go as you lift your head? Pelvis. Head. Pelvis. Head. Last time, pelvis, and hold it. Elbows are on the floor. You can lift your knees off the floor and turn it into a plank, or keep your knees on the floor so it's a supported plank. See which one suits you. Wherever you are, you're not lifting your bum high in the air. Your hips are the same height as your shoulders. Your legs are in line with your hips if you've lifted your knees off the floor. At any stage, drop your knees down. Pause. Nice. Drop your knees down. Bring both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. Now as you lengthen back, stretch into your calves. Really pulling back, lengthening back. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. And then just hang out there for a moment. Just feel into your body. Nice. So bend your left knee and drop your left knee all the way down to the floor. And then lift your right leg up and back behind you and create length through the whole right side body, all the way to your hip. And then slowly just come up onto the fingertips of your left hand. Stay there or pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. Pause. You can have your toe on the floor if you wish. You can keep your foot in the air. Nice. Hand to the floor, foot to the floor, push back into your downward dog. Lengthen back, pull back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Lengthen your left leg up and back behind you. Come up onto the fingertips of your right hand. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Nice. Hand to the floor, foot to the floor, push back. Downward dog. Nice. Drop your left knee down. Turn your left foot off your mat. So your left foot is now pointing off your mat. Turn your right foot so it's flat to the floor. Dial in your twist by pulling your right elbow, not even twist, dial in your shoulder. Pull your right elbow up by bringing your thumb to the front of your shoulder and extend your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Nice. Sweep your right arm long beside your ear and then turn towards the floor and bring your right fingers to the floor. And then in the biggest circle that you can, sweep your right hand towards your right foot and then sweep your right arm long and over your ear. Right hand towards your foot and then right arm long over your ear. And again, towards your foot. Long and over your ear. Lift your right foot off the floor. Reach your right arm long beside your ear. Create a strong, long line through the right side of your body. Pause. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. Stretching back. Nice. Drop your right knee to the floor. Turn your right foot off your mat. Turn your left foot so it's flat to the floor. Dial in your twist. So pull your left elbow back. And then reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Pause. Breath is in your belly. Super. Reach your left arm long beside your ear. Bring your left fingers to the floor. And then the biggest circle that you can, bring your left hand towards your left foot. And then circle and reach your left arm long beside your ear. Circle, reach to the foot. Circle, reach long beside your ear. Circle, reach. And then long through your arm. Lift your foot off the floor. Lengthen. Super. Both hands to the floor. Push back. Downward dog. Nice. Bring both elbows to the floor. Round your back. Lift your knees off the floor. So just pausing there. Knees are off the floor, hovering. You can have your knees on the floor if you wish, and just round into your back, into your cat. Or hovering your knees off the floor. Feel that the whole of your forearm is connecting. And just notice, what is the temperature of the room? What's the temperature of your feet? My feet feel a lot warmer, actually. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward to the front of your mat. Lengthen your left leg. Hands are either side of that front foot. Pause. Lunge position. So how would you draw the front knee more forward and the back heel more back? Nice. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Hand to the floor. Pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. Floor. Right elbow back. And left elbow back. Nice. So balance. Bring both hands to your front knee, rising up. And then reach both arms straight up towards the ceiling. As you reach up, sink a bit deeper into your hips. Lean a little bit back through your arms. Breathe into your belly. Can you lengthen into that back leg so that your knee is opening more and more? Nice. Keep your torso up, drop your hands down, interlock your fingers, and then reach your arms back towards your left knee, squeezing your shoulders backwards. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Noticing the feeling of temperature. That feeling that we were looking at earlier, one hip bigger, smaller, one leg bigger, smaller. Is that still happening? Do you still feel that sense of size difference, position difference, connection difference? One side of my body I inhabit differently. I'm much more connected to. It's like I can rely on it in a different way. There's the other side, a little bit more wobbly, a little bit less able. Bring your left foot forward between your hands. Lengthen your back leg. Pause there. Back leg is long. Hips are dropping down towards the floor. Heel is moving away. Front knee is moving forward. Lean into your hips. Both hands. Pull your right elbow back. Lawnmower. Pull your left elbow back. Lawnmower. Right elbow back. Left elbow back. Nice. Both hands to your front knee, rising up. Back leg is lengthening. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen deeply upwards, even leaning a little bit back as you open into the back leg. Keep your torso up. Reach your arms back. Interlock your fingers. Reach your arms back towards your back knee. Nice. Both hands down. Step back. Come sit on your mat. Legs are long in front of you. Nice. So bring your hands a little bit back behind you. And then bend your knees. Feet are hip distance apart. So go slowly with this. If you have anything going on with your shoulders, remember to go slowly. So your palms can point in any direction. You can have your fingers pointing forward, sideways, backwards. I'm going to have them sideways to begin. That's the softest version of that for my shoulders. Slowly lift your hips, push your hips forward. Bring your bum to the floor. Lift your feet, lift your hands off the floor. Hands down, feet down, lift your hips. Drop your bum, lift your feet and your hands off the floor. And again, hands down, feet down, lift your hips. Hands up, feet up. And again, lift your hips. Hands and feet off the floor. Pause there. So your hands are reaching towards your feet. Knees are moving slightly towards each other. Lift through your chest, rise through your chest. So you feel like a sense of rising into the front of your collarbones, the opening of the front of your chest. Reach your right arm up. Reach your left arm up. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor, feet to the floor. Lift your hips up, pause. So keep looking, don't drop your head back. Keep looking towards your belly, towards your knees. Nice. Bum to the floor, roll your shoulders. The direction I don't have much power in is back there. Everything I do is here in front of me. All the power is at the front of my body. I rarely do those ones there, so we're going to see if I can include those. I tend to not include things I don't like. Nice. So soles of your feet together, knees apart, hands to your shins, sitting up tall, lengthen through your spine. What's the temperature of your feet? Can you feel them with your hands? And can you bring your hands to your face and feel the temperature of your hands? Temperature of your feet. Can you bring your feet to your face? So funny. So, sitting up tall, pause. Drop your head down in the direction of your toes. Just pause there. And you drop down. You can reach your hands forward if you wish. You can bring your hands to your knees. You can bring your arms back. Next, rising up, stretch your legs long in front of you. Drop your head down. And just feeling into the back of your body. Remember to move. Don't get stuck in it. Like wiggle a bit. Move your shoulders. Rounding, arching. Rounding, arching. It's very rare that we would find a position in life and then just hold it rigidly. Unless you're a guard in Buckingham Palace, very rarely hold rigidity like that in our bodies. And so, same thing in yoga. I don't practice rigidity and austerity and extremism in your body. It can only lead to injury. Instead, you're like, yes, there's my movement, and wiggle a bit. And if you're in a place where you can no longer move your spine, then it's not wholesome for your spine. So notice when you drop forward into your forward bend, there's a certain place where there's no more movement in my spine. So I reverse backwards a few inches and then find movement, because that's the wholesome place for me to be in. It's where my spine still has the ability to adapt to anything that'll happen to it. Whereas if I'm at the extreme end of spinal movement, then there's no adaptation that can happen. There's no extra bit of umph that if something happened, like if I was to sneeze there at the end of my range, that's really bad. Whereas when in a place that I can move, well, that's really good. Nice. Come lie on the floor. Come all the way down. I've gone slightly over time. So landing on the floor, feel the floor beneath you, back of your head. Feel your spine land. Feel the weight of you, that sense of connection. And just find your breath into your belly. As you inhale, as you exhale. And then notice the temperature of you. The feeling in your body. What's the experience of temperature that you're having right now? Are there places that are within your clothing that feel warm, and then places outside of your clothing that feel cooler? Or are you straight in front of the fire and just feel wonderful? See, maybe you're feeling too warm. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. It's such a pleasure to be here. Ciao, ciao, Slán.